Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more credit information. In these post-pandemic times of high inflation, high prices at the gas pump, how about if I show you a way how you can make money in your sleep? Would you be interested? Well, I'm going to show you how I made $1,100 in the first month, and I did it one time and created residual income. You can too. Let me show you my results. This is what I did. I launched a book on Kindle self-publishing, and I made $1,100 in my first month of launching this book. So I uploaded this book and I made $1,100 virtually in my sleep, and KDP is free for you to use the service. Now, this is the book that I launched, A Quick Guide on How to Boost Your Credit Fast with Merchandise Cards, and I priced the book at $4.99. Now, you can do the same thing, but you can launch books without writing books on KDP. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. Now, as you just seen, that was my results from my first book in the first month on the launch of my informational book on credit. As you guys know, I make books about credit, and this is an informational book. But you, on the other hand, can make books with low content. You might say, what does that mean? Low content. Well, low content books are books like notebooks, journals, and you can even do musical sketchbooks. You can do children books, puzzle books, very limited content books where you can create books within minutes versus what I do. I have to take weeks and months to create an informational book, but you can do so very easy and launch a Kindle self-publishing business of your own. Now, if you like this kind of content on how to make money, I just started a business channel, and you can check out the link in the description of this video, and it also will be in the pinned comment section. So when you are making these low content books, you want to create as many books in a niche in various markets as you can, because the more each book sells, the more it's going to create you a residual revenue. And you can do this by using a service called BookBalt. I want to show you some of the features of BookBalt because it gives you real important information. One of the biggest things that you need to do is when you are trying to launch books, you need to do research, and this allows you to do the research simply in the system by using their keyword search and also their cloud search, which is going to show you what phrases and titles that ties in to the topic or niche journal notebook that you're making and what's a good price point to sell that book. And with BookBalt, they give a 3-day free trial, and you can use that service and get started for absolutely free. Now, this is a monthly subscription to continue on with the service, but I have a promotional code for you guys, and it is going to give you a 20% discount on that monthly service. So the promotional code is Sherry20, and that will be in all caps. Now, I will leave that promotional code in the link of this description and also in the pinned comment section, along with the link to go directly to the website. So let's jump in to this website. Now, this is the third-party print-on-demand site I was referring to. Now, the name of this site, like I said, is BookBalt. And what it does, it helps you to create and access 100 unique premium interiors, and you can also make your own covers. So you can start to launch your KDP publishing company quickly, unlike the time it took me to write my informational books. You can make books on top of books within a period of 2 or 3 days and really launch your KDP business. Now, we're going to go over some of these features right here in BookBulk. As you log in, you're going to come to this tutorials page, and they're giving you all the tutorials of the different features of the site. So if you need help or if you want to learn how to use this site to the best of your ability, I encourage you to go through these tutorials because all of these features are really helpful. One of the features here on this site I want to really highlight is the cloud and some of the research features, because it's very hard to know where you're starting. So you want to see if you can research some of these titles out and give you a direction so you can make a niche low content item. So what you would do under this research tab is go to this cloud section. Now, the cloud section is designed to help you do this type of research. You want to search the top 100 best-selling books, and this will be a great place for you to start. Next, what you want to do is search a category. Now, they have tons of categories that you can choose from. They have notebooks, journals, music sheets, calendars, planners, coloring books, activity books, puzzles, comic books, guest books, log books, trackers, and sketchbooks. So for our example today, we're going to start with a simple journal, and they give you search abilities to search price range. So you know how to price your niche low content book. We're going to look up some keywords. Now, for me, I kind of have an idea of a good niche to try to go in, and it is a popular niche, weight loss. A lot of people want to lose weight. So I want to look about creating a weight loss journal. So let's check out the data and see what's some of the top selling weight loss journals. Now, as you can see, you can go through and here's the top selling journals, and it's going to let you know a lot about this category of creating journals with these titles. It's showing you some titles that's selling, and it's going to show you some numbers that you really need to pay attention to. So it's going to show you the author. It's going to show you the publishing account, and these are independently published. So it doesn't mean because you're published this independently on your own that you cannot make a lot of sales. So it's showing you the publishing date. It's also showing you the price range that these journals are selling for. Now, some of the real important data that you want to pay attention to is the best selling range. So this will be in this category to show you the number and the range of each one of these books and how it's selling. So this is a good selling range for this niche. It's also showing the estimated sales for these books. So you can get an idea on the number of books that will be selling in this category monthly. And a great part of this data, it shows you the sales for the past 30 days. And this is showing you the average moving sales rate for these books. So it's giving you a lot of great data to start to launch your publishing. And so you can have more than one book type. Like, as you can see, we're looking in the weight loss niche, and one of another title or book type is fasting. So this can give you more ideas on more books that you can create if you want to get into the weight loss niche that's very popular. And another popular and important feature here under research is keywords. When you click on keywords, you want to hit the search feature. Now, this is giving you the opportunity to search these keywords. So let's look at weight loss. And what this is going to do is give you idea of phrases, keywords that can help you build a title for your book that's what is a popular search item. Here are some of the popular searches, keywords, and phrases, and you can see how highly competitive it is. So when you're looking at this, here's the phrases. And in this section here, it's going to be the Amazon search volume. So you're seeing how much is being searched on Amazon. This is the Google search volume, and this is the cost per click. This is a good place to start to show that this is a good niche to make your journals. It's also giving you the most frequent keywords that you can use and phrases here in this section. So this will be a foundation if you're looking to create a low content book. The cloud and the keyword section is real necessary so you can make sure that you're going to make a nice amount of sales so you can just make money while you sleep. Understand when people search these keywords and phrases, it will drive traffic to your books. Now that you have researched your book, your next step that you want to do is create your book. So under this research tab, you're going to see the create tab. So when you click create, you want to look into this book vote designer tab, and you want to click on that. And it's going to take you here to this screen. And this is going to give you the option to create your cover. So you have two options if you're going to do a paperback cover or a hard cover. Now, when you're going to do this, this is going to integrate with KDP. Now, with the cover, you want to know what type of size or cover of your book. Generally, what you're going to use is a 6x9, but if you have variations, you can pull this down and put the variation size that you want for your trim size. Also, I suggest that you guys, sometimes you can do the paper on the inside a different color, but I suggest to stay with the white or black and white print. It can cause some errors if you're not really exact with that feature. And when you're uploading your book, it can give you some problems. So me, myself, personally, I stick to the black and white. Now here you want to put in your page count. So you need to know how many pages your journal is going to be. So I'm just going to go with a standard 100 pages for my journal, and then you can submit so you can begin to create a cover. Now, as they generate the cover, this can take a few minutes. So just give it a second to process and to be patient as it generates your cover for you. Now that this has generated for you, this is going to be your cover. Now, with your cover, you're able to design your cover, and here's some of the features. Now, this will be here on the right side, the front of your cover, and the left side would be your back of your cover. So you can come here and you can choose the color that you want. If you want to make it a black cover, if you want to make it a green cover, if you want to do a blue, purple cover, you can do so. Or if you want a white cover. So this will give you that feature to change your cover. Now, the next feature that you want to use is to create a font. So here you're going to see you have a choice of some font sizes. If you like, you can load in more, but you can click and select your font size. And here it's going to be a pop-up where you can adjust the size of your font if you want it to spread from, the back of the book, or if you want certain spacing, you can adjust that. If you want to adjust the line height, you can do that also. So I'm going to shrink this font, and what you can do is adjust this and move this to the way you want to set up your book. And they give you other features where you can import in images if you choose. Now you can really drop and click and upload some of your own images, or you can use their resource. Let's say if we use a car and we can search that, you can input some of these stock items. If you want, you can adjust the size where it stretches, and you can make that the whole journal cover if you choose. And there's features where you can add in shapes into here if you like to your book. And if you are an artsy person, you can actually draw with this, and you can add layers. And this is where you can actually delete certain items. So as you can see the shape, if you exit out, you can remove it. And this will add effects to the image like distress. And this feature here is to mask. So if you want to upload a photo and you want the photo to be in the lettering, this mask feature will help you do that, to create a photo and to create a font for you of the photo in the text. So they have a lot of great features so you can create your own cover. With the text itself, you can here make curved designs, where if you want to make your title curved, make it bridged, have different types of text. And if you want to change the color, you can change the color of the lettering here. And they have different features you can use to create your own book cover, so you can be as creative as possible. And like I said, you can create a book in minutes. Here in the resources tab, you can make the interior by using the interior wizard. You can create a no content interior for your KDP book. So when you hit the interior wizards tab, they're going to give you different downloads that you can choose for the interior of your book. Now for myself, I use the bleed and the 6x9 size, but you can feel free to adjust the size as you choose. You also want to put in the page count. Now remember, whatever the interior page count that you're choosing, it has to match what you chose for your cover, so it can fit into the cover of your book. Now we're going to put 100 pages. What you want to do is choose the type of interior. As we said earlier, I'm doing a weight loss journal. So what we can do is choose these two interiors for our journal, which will be a body progress tracker. And we want to make sure we have our right size. And from here, you can download this interior. Now here's the pages of your interior journal. And as you can see, it's going to create for you 100 pages, and you can simply transfer your journal over to your KDP. This is very simple for you to create your low content book in minutes. And as you can see, they have a whole array recipe book that you can create. You can create day planners, whatever you choose to make your low content book about debt trackers, and they have a list of different interiors, and you can use this part for absolutely free. Under the resource tabs, you can do a combined, and you can combine different pages if you choose. Now, this is going to be the pro generator. Now, if we are choosing an interior, you first want to, let's say we're doing the weight loss planner or the weight loss journal. We just want a blank sheet of lined paper on the first page, and say we want that for the last page. We want to end it with a blank sheet of paper. You can add additional pages here. So we have two different versions of the body tracker. We can add that. And for the second or third page, we can add other variations. Let's say we insert the body progress tracker. And so you can create a more diverse book and just add these in as you go. Once you can create that, then you would download it. It will create a PDF file for you. Here's the example of the interior of the book with the new PDF file. And like I said, it will give your book a little diversity so you can make an awesome journal. You can start to create your own KDP publishing business, and you can do so within 3 or 4 days if you're diligent and you're making different journals for you to sell. As you can see, it's quick and easy to create your own low content book. And like I said, you can start on this today, and you can begin to utilize that 3-day free trial. Also, don't forget, there's a promotion code for you guys that want to continue the service and continue to grow your publishing business. The code is Sherry, and this is all capital letters 20. So that's SHERRY 2020, and you will get 20% off of the service. Also, I'm going to put the link in the description that will take you directly to the website, and you can begin to start creating and start your publishing business today. So if you have questions, hit me up at my website. I always leave the link in the description of all of my videos. Submit your questions and I will answer you there. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.